Hello, a new day out here in the snow. So, why should you move to Lithuania? Yeah, you love to shovel snow, and that is also if you live in the country, you must prepare for shoveling snow. So you know what you get yourself into. Today, interesting topic about why don't we have any permaculture in Lithuania, or do we? Maybe I'm wrong, but I cannot find anything here. So very little. So I come up with three three reasons. It's my idea. Maybe it's false or maybe it's right, but three, and I will take them not in a specific order, but just as it goes. So number one, language barrier. Uh, Most of the permaculture literature is in English. So they know how to speak English in Lithuania, but it's the younger generation. So they know English, and the older generation learn Russia here, and then they skip the Russian and speak Lithuanian. Also, all the is I will say there's a lot of people been working outside of Lithuania and coming back, and of course they have perfect language skill if they've been in England or they've been in Germany and so on. But still, it's there. So there is no literature in Lithuanian, but you say they can read the English. Yes, but here the culture here is that the youngsters, they don't like gardening, growing food and so on. They like other things. They like music. They like to partying. They want to find a boyfriend or girlfriend. They want the career, and they want to buy their first apartment, and so on. So it's not the first on the agenda of hobbies or things they want to do. So the English-speaking part of Lithuania, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it changed. In Sweden, it changed. It's a big interesting for permaculture in Sweden among the young people. But here, I hope it will also be here. But right now, I don't see it. But the older generation or the middle age, they're very interested in gardening and planting and so on. So they should probably benefit a lot from permaculture. And I think they would really enjoy it. They would really love that there is more permaculture in Lithuania, but they're limited because their language is the barrier. So that's the number one. Number two is uh, the tradition here. Who stops it? So growing food and all this. So if I go out in a village, small village or big village in Lithuania, and ask them about permaculture, of course these old ladies have no clue about what I'm talking about. But then I go into their garden, and you know what? They have chickens, they have dogs, a goat, there's maybe a cow, and there are vegetables everywhere, and of course there's a lot of apple trees, and they grow everywhere. And if one in the village have a new variety of tomato, the next year everybody in this small village have this variety. But this is the old generation. The younger, they still remember, or it's still this attitude that if you grow your own food and you are self-sufficient and you have to do this kind of labor, then you are a failure. You cannot, you have no success. You should be in the city. You should have a career, and you should have a really fancy car. Here, a fancy car is the top of success. Everybody wants, the newest Mercedes and so on. I've never seen so many exclusive cars as in Vilnius, much more than in Sweden. So this is the big thing. So here you see, nobody wants to grow food because you don't want to be a farmer and being looked down at. So it's sad, but that's a little bit the atmosphere. Maybe it changed. I hope it changed, because the price of food in Lithuania is going up every week. It's really really strange times. A couple of years ago here, you went to the market, it was really cheap. Here in Lithuania we still have left vegetable market, and you can go there on Saturday and Sunday and shop, and it's often cheaper than in the normal store. So this is also this, when you talk about permaculture, yeah, but people already have a version of how to grow food and sell it and so on, but it's not permaculture. It's just their way of life. This is what they do. They know to grow tomatoes and cucumbers in a greenhouse and so on. It's not ecological that way, and it's not permaculture with a systematic way. It's just, this is how they do. And they use special fertilizer for tomatoes, and another fertilizer for cucumber, and another fertilizer for potatoes. So a lot of chemicals and things. And the new generation, they grow grass. They want a nice flat lawn with an robot who cut it and so on. So I'm working hard here in Lithuania. People work hard and long hours, so it's tough to after work go out and have a interest or having energy for growing something, your own food. But with the price going up like now, maybe the interest will start go up. Yeah, I hope so. Third is, in Sweden we have some people very exclusive and very dynamic and good growers. Yes, good permaculture teachers, and there is an organization for it, and their fame spread down and spread on YouTube or internet and even on TV. So the famous most of the famous program in Sweden is called Mandelmans, and it's an old couple who have their farm and growing ecologically, and you can follow them through the years, and it's so popular. So of course this just makes the common Swede interest, and it explodes. Everybody should do the same thing that they do in smaller scale and so on. And we don't have this medial idea right now. So you need literature, information. You need people who can produce it and talk to people and spread it in an interesting and fantastic way. And then you have to, with permaculture, change the attitude to this branch, or this idea that it's not about just being poor and growing food and so on. Hey, you coming now, Shios? What? You coming now? Where have you been? Where have you been, Shio? Yes, chasing the deers. Yes, who's eating my apple trees? Yes, and all the other trees. Yes, it's good here working. So this is my tree. So why am I here in Lithuania? Yeah, this is maybe why I'm here. this is my job to spread it. And maybe here is permaculture guys or women here working. Just I don't know about it. If there are, I would really like to come in contact to them, and so you can start to develop some interesting project here, because there's a lot of possibilities here in Lithuania. There is a lot of knowledge still here, how to grow things and how to take care of special trees, and how to take care of them, and how to cultivate them, and so on. So a lot of things to do here. So back to shoveling snow. Yes, the snow will not stop. Have a nice day.